Hello, 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 my darlings. It's Monday. It's October. Getting down to the happy time of the year for a lot of people. Thanksgiving, when we have our families together and we give thanks, which we probably should do all year. I'm sure we do, but it's fun. So I'm trying to get you guys ready for Thanksgiving, for a new Thanksgiving and a new Christmas. Oh, there's that other holiday, Halloween. Okay, well, Thanksgiving and Christmas. That's what I'm going to talk about. Because I'm going to get y'all ready. You 65, you're not doing any trick or treat. It ain't a trick and it ain't a treat at 65. So, with 65 and older, glamorous, fabulous. Don't you like this right here? This dress is heavy because these are real, this is not fabric. These are little stones all over. So it's a heavy dress. It's a Michael Kors. Of course, I got it on sale. You know I got it on sale. But isn't it gorgeous? And when the last time you seen one of these? Of course, I would have one. Isn't it gorgeous? I think I got this kind of stuff from my mom. Look at that. Just fabulous. Then I had to put something on over it because the dress is bobtail. Meaning it's too short for somebody my age. I need to wear without stockings, and I'm bare-legged today. So you can have something short on. You can show your legs, but you gotta have something kind of long too for me anyway. Just to kind of throw it off balance. I won't look like I'm a woman of a certain age trying to be a woman of another age, because I am not. I am my age. You know, I don't mind telling it. It runs people away when you say it, though. Or maybe they were going to leave anyway. Who knows? All right. You have a good weekend? You know I had a good weekend. I don't know why I get on here and my nose started itching. Is there something? It started itching before I came in here. The kitchen is that way. Whew. Anyway, I want to talk about 65. So I got to tell you. So this weekend, I saw a gentleman and his and a woman with him, and I think I heard him refer to her to somebody else as his lady friend. When have you heard the word lady friend? This is my lady friend. I actually liked it. We know what age group that was to have a lady friend, and so while we on the subject, I watch Hardly Initiated, and they talk about how to date. So why we can't talk about how to date 65 and older? It's not called dating with us. Is it called courting? No, you're not courting because, well, I don't know if you're trying to get married, but I don't think we're courting at this age. I don't know about getting married to anybody. I, you know, I think you like a companion. I think a companion. Now, the church people will say, "Ooh, that's living in sin." I didn't say he's going to live with me. He lives over there and I live over here. He lives over there, you know. Unless he wants to marry. If he wants to marry me, then that's a different thing. We're gonna marry. We're gonna go and do something else together. I'm good with that. You know. I thought that somebody wanted to marry me. That's not what they wanted. So I think that you need to maybe think about the lady friend. So how do you get to be a lady friend? I'm going to explore that at 65 and older. Well, one, I think it's the same rules and regulations for the women 25 and older or 15 and older. You know, I think it has a lot to do with how you love yourself. And then by the same token, the man too, how does he get to be somebody you want to be a lady friend too? So I think if you collaborate and put them together, 65 and older dating, the first thing I want to talk about is being healthy. Being as healthy as you can. The reason why it's kind of nice being in your own age, I got to tell you this story. I'm not going to call her name. I love this story. So she's 75. And she was dating somebody who is also 75 or 74 or something like that. Maybe he was 78. Anyway, they went out. And when she got ready to get out the car, she couldn't get out the car. Her knees are knees were, that was before she had a surgery. I think she had either knee or hip surgery. I don't know the story. I don't know all of it, but I just love the story. And he had to come and help her out the car. Now the younger man, or the younger, that wouldn't have been sexy, but he already knew he had some knee and hip problems. You see? And so if he had some knee and hip problems, and you got some knee and hip problems, y'all can laugh about it. That's why you want to stay with your people. When you go, there are exceptions, because I have a girlfriend. I told you she was 40, he was 20. She's now 70, he's 50, and they still together. He knows every one of her aches and pains and loves every bit of them. But when you got somebody who is the same age with you, you can say, oh my God, I got this morning, my shoulder was aching. You can reach for the liniment. They don't call it liniment anymore. Got cute names for it now. Like this morning, the pain in my shoulder was horrendous. I thought I was going to scream. I was going to take myself to Crawford Lawn, Emory. The pain right here on this side. And, it was just bad. I guess when you get a certain age, maybe you need somebody with you. But then you don't need anybody. You need somebody with the pain. Somebody said, baby, what's the matter? But I had to ask myself, what's the matter? Right? Then I had to reach for this TBC salve. It calms it right down. I had to rub it. But you might want to have somebody else rubbing on you. But it's okay, I rubbed it on myself. I'm just saying that when you have your own age group, they kind of understand some of that. You could say, you know what? Especially personal issues like bathroom issues. You got to have somebody your own age to understand that. And not that they're not exceptions. Because I know some personally. And I know some, people who will, if you got something going on, they just don't even deal with it. I help you carry all that. I help you move all that. I help you patch up all that. I help you, you need that kind of person with you. But I'm saying to 65 and older, as we talk about dating, the reason why so let's take the 65-year-old man. The man. Men want that, they want to look good with their buddies. They're not getting ready to come and get me at 81. Not with their buddies. When their buddies got everybody's 45. Now the man who loves me for me will come and get me, but that's an exception. A 65 is not coming to get 81 and take her anywhere. Not with his friends or with people, because 65 want to be with somebody 45. That's why they got them pills. I shouldn't say that. That's not nice, was it? Okay. 65 want to be with 45. Or they want to be with, all that. Because, all this was up. But, it ain't all the way up. It's up as far as it can get up. But it ain't all the way up. You see, and all this ain't up. This was up. But it ain't up no more. You see? And so you got to find people who got the same up. They got to up theirs too, because the men don't have theirs go down. They I don't know about the rest of private. I'm just talking about stuff falls. And what I like is a woman who says it's falling, but I look good anyway. See, I like a woman not even be all this I'm talking about. She doesn't even deal with that. Now there's some women who deal. They constantly going to get something, some Botox, some something. I say work on yourself. I work on myself now, but I work on myself because I want to look at Georgianne. I like Georgianne. You see, and so you got to work on yourself, and men work on themselves. Oh, let's talk about the Golden Bachelor. I can't wait till they get a fine 70-year-old Golden Bachelor brother. They look like goddess. They look like gods, I'm sorry. It's some fine black men in America. And And a lot of them are right here in Atlanta. I'm talking about 70. Whoo. I ain't even talking about 65. I'm talking about 70. I know some 70-year-olds. This brother had this club down here. Just chocolate syrup. Mm, mm, mm. I know some fine 70-year-olds. You know, I know a couple fine 80-year-olds for that matter. It's fine. Because they've been fine all their lives. So the number didn't have nothing to do with it. The number just said, some of this going to fall, some of this going to be great. Have to be careful because all this is great right here. It's all right. I like my gray hair. It was Wayne McMillan who talked me into wearing gray hair. Like I talked to the late Bunny Jackson Ransom one time, came to me about gray hair. I said, girl, pull your hair out. Because you got, she had the face. And I like my face with my gray hair. But this thing grow back right here. So I got nothing right here and something right here. That ain't going to work. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to do this right here. Because this give me the contrast. I like the contrast. So I'm saying to the people who are 65 and older, do all this that I'm talking about. Get some stuff, put on your face every night. All right? Get something, put some lipstick on if that's what you like. But spruce up to your liking, not to anybody else's liking. Because if you happy, your happiness, I heard on Tamron today, the guy used to be on Fresh Prince, the one who does dancing. I can't think of his name, Rivera. Anyway, he does the videos. All right, he said he does things for himself. Because if he's happy, his happiness will exude. It will come out to you. That's why I do this show. I'm happy doing this. You can tell through the screen how much I enjoy it. And to have people who don't want me to succeed with it, they don't want to subscribe. Because if I get 1,000 subscribers, I might have an advertiser. And if I have an advertiser, I might make some money. And who black wants another black person to make some money? Please answer that question for me. The same question I have with what white person do you know that you ever met in your life that wants to see you rich and will do everything they can to help you get rich? I've never met that person. They may exist, but I have never met that person. And I find I have met very few black people who will go out of their way to help you succeed and or make money, and they don't make the money. I can count them on both my hands, on one hand, really, in my little group that I know. It just doesn't happen. So I'm digressing. I'm talking about enjoying your life. 65-year-olds, enjoy your life. Happy aging. So I got all kind of props. You know what? I can't stay on this because I got 3 segments. 3 segments in one that I will come back and then do it again, but I got to get it out here today. Okay, so happy aging. That's what I want to talk about. That's what I talk about. That's what I'm all about. Happy aging. I mean, this is fun. Did I get what is going on here? Girl. Wardrobe. Oh, that's me. This is the cutest thing. I saw Vivica today. She was on Good Morning, Things You Need to Know, GMA3. She came out there sassy. I said, Vivica, girl. Anyway, happy aging. And I like the way she's aging happily. I'm aging happily. I want some, and you want that, you want to, okay, so this, we were talking about being what's the new word? Not the girlfriend. I like the term girlfriend, though. I do like girlfriend. But this was I forgot, his lady friend. That's right, lady friend. You know what age group uses lady friend, but I wouldn't mind being somebody's lady friend. But I like being a girlfriend. I used to like the person would say, this is my girlfriend. You say, well, you're too old to be talking about a girlfriend. What are y'all talking about? All y'all out there, you need to get old out of your mouth. Get old out of your mouth. Youngins, get old out of your mouth because you hope you live as long as me. You hope you live as long as these 65-year-olds that I'm talking to. And the 65-year-olds, you need to get old out of your mouth and start thinking about life and enjoying it and happy aging. Get old out of your mouth. And definitely take my name out your mouth. I love that. You know, black people say that. You get my name out of, what is it? Get my name out of your mouth or off your lips. Somebody write, somebody subscribe. Which one is it? We got a saying that's across America. Oh, you need to take my name out of your mouth. Take my name out of your mouth when you talk about OLD. I like the idea that somebody said, this is my girlfriend. Yes, I am. You see? Happy aging. Think about aging. Think about enjoying it, whatever that is. Think about getting up and dressing and, you know, I like people to ask me, where you going? Oh, ma'am, you look nice. You heard what I said, ma'am. I can't help, ma'am. Ma'am, you look so nice. And I said, thank you. Because I think women of a certain age ought to look nice when you go out. And men, you got all those shirts. When Alvin came here, oh my God, he had a bunch of shirts that Alvin had given him. Bunch of sweaters and shirts. Let me tell you something. Y'all got all that stuff at home. All those grandbabies have given you, can you mind putting them on? Well, I'm just going to the store. Why the shirt got to be all wrinkled and crinkly? And it's that men don't care. What household did, well, you by yourself. When I see a man and a woman together, I look at them. A man and woman and children. See, my stepfather, my mother didn't play that. My stepfather definitely didn't play that. Because he said that reflected on the household. You're not going out on Taft Street looking like you came out of Taft Street, looking like we didn't live in here with you all. Oh, no, no, no. My sister and my brother would tell you that. They would tell you we did not leave Taft Street without all of it being together because it reflected the man. Maybe that's old-fashioned, but it's the same way. I'm not going to be married to somebody or boyfriend, girlfriend, and you look like, no, 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 no. We going somewhere together? Where you going with that on? You going with me? You making me look like you not taking care of, you taking all your money and putting it on me, not putting it on yourself. I don't want that. I want us to look equally. I want, when people say that, you know, that man taking care of that woman. Y'all heard people say, Georgiana ain't never looked so good. Now, Georgiana take care of Georgiana. Don't get it twisted. But if I was in a household with somebody, it wouldn't be a whole lot they had to do. I could get my feet done more. I can have more of these. I guess I get my teeth. When y'all see me with my teeth, you're gonna say, "Ooh, what's his name?" No, I'll get it worked out. It's gonna get worked out, you know. You gotta think about how long. Listen, we on a mission. We don't have 65. You're on the other side. Once you hit 50, boo, bae. I love RC. RC. Bishop RC. He said, bae. Boo, bae. Once you hit 50, you're on the other side now. You done 50. You try to get 50 more for 100, right? 50 is a lot. You've done 50 now. And once you're 50, boo, bae, you're on the other side. You're not on that side. You're on this side. You're over here with me. So while you laughing at me and talking about my age, then what age would you like to die? You need to pick an age to die because you definitely don't want to get to my age. The reason why you don't want to get to my age because you laugh at my age. You talk about me at my age. I'm not good enough for you at this age. So therefore, I'm not this, I'm not that. You can find all the things wrong with me at 81. But when your butt get 81, I'll be going on the glory. But I just want to know what you're going to look like. What you're going to feel like. How much of this you're going to be doing. How much of that you're going to be doing. I praise the Lord every day because I know how sick I was. Woo. Ooh, and anybody who knows me, you know this girl was, man, please. And so I got up with a, this may have been my purpose because I'm an indigo person. I'm an indigo elder. Look it up. Indigo elder. Okay. So I'm an indigo elder. I raised the indigo child. I teach indigo children. Just about a lot of them are. Anyway, happy aging. Happy aging. All right, so I've got a few notes. I'm past my, I don't have to get to all three things. Wait. Okay. I took a note that said, let me just tell you some of the things I said. Authentically myself. I wasn't authentically myself. That's why I feel like the breast cancer, because I wasn't singing. I'm not singing now, but I'm not singing now because I'm not singing, not because you haven't heard me sing, because you don't, nobody's stopping me from singing. It's my schedule, the way things are going on. And Jeremy Johnson would love for me to be singing. Tafasi, I love you. I love you. I'm coming. Just give me a minute. I'm overwhelmed right now. Anyway, he hasn't even been out to the house to see my new keyboard. Lord mercy. Okay, so authentically yourself. That's what you need to be. How about reclaim your own dream? I heard that from R.C. Blake, I think. One of them. Reclaim your own dream. You had some dreams. You still got some. You can have some new ones. You don't have to go back to the old ones. Dream some new ones. You were sitting in the house. You're sitting in the car. You passed by and you thought of something. So I like to do that. Well. Oh my God, black folk in the word well. Ooh, who is deep, but no pun intended. Well, I don't know. Well, when I hear folks say, well, I can't. That's why you by yourself, Georgianne. That's why you can go on with this life by yourself. Because I can't do well. I can't do constant no. I have somebody I love dearly. I constantly go and do something and just hasn't. I got things that he was ain't got. Y'all, some of y'all married to people who said they're gonna do stuff and never get it done. Just never do it. I don't know why. What is that about? Is it me, or is it that they're so overwhelmed, or is it that they don't get to it, that the list is too long? What is it about all of you who gonna say you're gonna do something? One of the things that men, I listened to Initiated Harley, and I listened to a couple guys on YouTube, the men. And they tell men to please, if you tell a woman you're going to do something, then do it. But that's men and women. If you say you're going to do something and you tell a woman you're going to do it, and it's your woman, and you don't do it, and the list gets longer, what does that say? You know what the young men say? They say he's just not into you. He don't care nothing about you. Because a man will take care of his woman. And if he doesn't, he's just not into you. He doesn't care anything about you. I'm looking for one of these guys. J. Remy Inspires. That's one of them. They tell you all these things. Derek is another guy. I listen to these guys. They tell you these men. They talk from a male point of view. And so when they bring me this information, then I turn it around and see how the Crew Season, the KREW. I really like them brothers. I try to see what they are saying to younger people so I can say it to you. You know? So I'm back to my list said, be your authentic self, 65. Reclaim your own dreams, 65. Don't take time for granted. Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. You don't have one tomorrow. Tomorrow. I left out here one day. It took me 3 days to get home. Why? Because I was riding with somebody. That's a whole nother story. I'm going to tell that story one day. I was riding with somebody. Only reason why I'm going to tell it, because they didn't tell the truth about me. I was riding with somebody and took 3 days to get home. Car wreck. You don't have tomorrow. You don't have tomorrow. All you got is right now. All you got is the now. That's what the Buddhists say. All you have is the now. You got now. Now. So let's work on the now. I'm gonna get back to the Golden Bachelor. I want to do my own show with Golden. So fine, brothers. I bet you the brother not gonna have. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say that. See, the youngest woman for the white boy Golden Bachelor was 65. I like that. He didn't go below 65 because he could communicate. They got a whole lot in common. They know the same music. They can have the same aches and pains. Like I said, when that story I told when my friend needed help out the car was okay. She and the two of them could laugh about it. I need to be with somebody I can laugh with them. And I said, if I say something is aching or something, or don't even talk about, who got to go to the bathroom more than anybody? Senior citizens, isn't that terrible? That's a bad thing to talk about, isn't it? Ooh, George, yeah. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. Oh, okay, listen. Beverly Maddox, my Spelman sister, and the genius behind all my sites. You know the museum is up. I told you that, right? Oh, you got to go to the museum. Oh, Museum Atlanta. Oh, my God. Anyway, this genius woman was talking, and I took notes. She didn't tell me to take this note, but it applies to this forum, this platform. She said, don't get bogged down by life without realizing you need to live life. I think we were talking about that. So you get bogged down about life. How you get bogged down about life and you stop living life? You get bogged down with the age, with the aches and the pains and the doctor's appointments and who didn't come, who should have come, who didn't come, what they did back then. Because you live in, I have a good friend that said, you living in old glory. Make some new glory, old glory. Don't about what, you still back here talking about then, but you in the now. And you might have a future. But you all back there, all see, and this what happened, and they didn't and da. Why are you doing all that? Why? Do that at family reunion. Talk about what's going on now. Current events. It's called current events. We need current events for senior citizens. That's another show. Okay, let me go to the next thing. So I told her this will make a good book. You have to ponder what you pack. She was packing because she was going on a trip. And she says, you got to ponder what you pack. I'm like, girl, I like that. I wrote that down. You have to, I'm way past my time. Jesus. You have to ponder what you pack. You have to ponder what you pack every day. Every day. Get up, think about it. Think about what you're going to do, and then do it. See, she ponder what she packed, but she still left. Get up every day and do it. And then my last thing, look what I wrote it on. When the last time you see me write something on a napkin? I did. Meet yourself and say hello. Hello. Hello, Georgianne. How you doing? Girl, how you doing? Meet yourself and say hello. Reacquaint yourself with yourself. That person back there was then. That was another Georgianne. I got a picture. I got some pictures. I showed you the other person, but I got to show you another picture I want. Go back there and meet that person. Leave her back there. See you later, baby. It was nice knowing you. This Georgianne is right here. Hey, Georgianne. Meet yourself and say hello. When they talk about reinvent yourself, reinvent 65. Can you reinvent yourself, please? Because I'm tired of looking at you. I am sick and tired of that one. So now I got to tell you. So you're going to say it's bragging. You call it what you want. You call it what you want. I got to tell you something. I really need to tell you. So I'm going to tell you quickly. So I told you that God is good. You remember in January of 2020 when I made the cover of Atlanta Magazine? And you remember they did this wonderful article. That was January 2020. I was so happy. I went right on and did my one-woman show. And I said, life is just going to be great. And the pandemic came. And I said, oh my God, the pandemic. And I was ready to go on the road and sing my songs. But guess what? The pandemic was bad. I mean, God rest the souls of people who passed away. But the pandemic was good because it was a re-cleansing, a revitalization. I pulled out this is the Georgianne. that came out of the pandemic. Number 2, the September issue this year. Find this issue. As I talk about that, my premier work, I think, besides my dissertation, Vanishing Atlanta, the website. Who lived here? Where did they go? It's in here, the September. Who lived here? Where did they go? Go to my site, and then also see the article in the September Atlanta magazine. And then, of course, the October Atlanta magazine is awesome for me because I'm sitting here with my classmates, my Spelman women, my classmates, the people I love and admire. Yes. But what I want to talk about, though, is, and I don't have enough time, is I really want to talk about the last page of this magazine. Get this magazine. You see Georgianne, Judge Cole, Melinda, Logan, Clark. This page right here. This is a powerful page, Bessie Riley. You put your foot in here when you did W.E.B. Du Bois. And by the way, it's Du Bois. That's how it's pronounced. We know that Bois is a French word for wood, but he's not Du Bois. He's Du Bois at the Paris Exposition. Now, I did a conference. I did a paper on this Paris Exposition with Du Bois. And, you know, it didn't hit me until I looked. It didn't hit me until I kept looking at this. One of my friends, Bill Keenan, sent me a copy of this right here. Look at this. Look at these right here. They represent visualization, data visualization, data. Hear the word I'm saying, data visualization. A way to put data out there in a visual way so that you will understand what Du Bois was trying to say. Now, I did a paper. I need to get my broken glasses out. I'm going to my school teacher mode. Broken glasses. I got some more, just trifling. Okay. See, this is where you have to have somebody, your age group, because they understand getting the glasses and turning the light. All right, so I want to make sure that I say this, although I know it, I want to make sure. What did I say? Du Bois had worked with a group of Black students and alumni across the South to bring the show to life. The exhibition intended to illustrate. Okay, this is not making it good for you all. Okay, this is good. Intended to illustrate progress since slavery, included roughly 500 portraits of affluent Black Americans curated to combat negative stereotypes. It also features 60 handmade data visualizations that documented the progress Black Americans had made despite the white supremacist system standing in their way. Now listen. Du Bois did this huge exhibition in Paris. And he did it using data because he was trying to prove how far we have come, like somebody cared. But he did it anyway. My paper that I did for the presentation was Content versus Intent. W.E.B. Du Bois Exposition in Paris, What Really Happened. Content versus Intent. He got a number of awards for the exposition. Did he get the awards for the exposition because he was able to prove the worthiness of Black people? Did he get it on the volumes of work that he brought to show the progress of people? I mean, he won all kind of awards, the top line awards for this exposition. Did it change anybody's mind we got so much information now about Black people. But has it changed anybody's mind? I still applaud the exposition. Oh, yes, by all means. And what I liked about, my piece is not available online, but, I have it. I like what I wrote. Content versus intent. Content versus intent. Think about that. My scholars would think about that. What I like, though, is when Dr. Rico Chapman was here at Clark Atlanta. I'm so past my time. I apologize. He wrote how the digital humanities piece, which is what I'm 100% a digital humanities person. And he's talked about W.E.B. Du Bois is the forerunner for Africana digital humanities. Isn't that brilliant? That is brilliant. This, especially this piece right here, with statistics on it, and these pieces, all these are data. Okay, Betsy Riley, thank you. Now I know I'm in here. I got my picture. I got it. But Betsy Riley, this is important. Africana digital humanities can go all the way back to this exposition with these data visualization pieces here. I was just excited. When I took this book to Dr. Chapman, he was already into it, using digital humanities in the classroom. But wait, I got one more thing I got to tell you. I know I got to go. I'll come back and talk about it later. So my piece, I did a culture mix, economics, yes. Culture mix project under digital humanities. That's CULTUROMICS, CULTUROMICS. And that's a form of computational lexicology that studies human behavior and cultural trends through quantitative analysis of digital texts. And what my students did, let me give you my title for our work. It was absolutely fabulous work. I just loved it. Here's my school teacher part. So the name of the work is, and this is, we have this young lady has graduated, Shaquanda Hutton. I think maybe the rest of them have graduated by now. But this is fabulous work. So our conclusion was based on the quantitative work that we could find by hand, but we didn't have the program to really pull the lexicology together. But let me tell you the name of our piece. The application of culture, I never could say the word, I don't know why I can't get cultureomics in hypothesis testing of the social significance of rap and hip hop from KRS-One to Young Thug, A New Reality. Ooh, I loved it. You know I'm a nerd. You think all this? Oh, no. This is my fun. All this right here, this is my fun. But I'm a nerd. I love all this. Did you see how excited I got? Okay, I'm past my time to go. All right, darlings, I have to go. I love you. You know I do. And I have one more thing to tell you. I don't know. I'm just overwhelmed today. Anyway, I want you to get this Atlanta magazine. Not because Georgianne is in it, because that would be my normal thing, that you should get it because I'm in it. But I really want you to get it for the last page, because I want you to look at this data visualization of W.B. Du Bois, and then think about my piece, content versus intent, and then think about digital humanities today. All right, is that good? I love you, love you, love you. I'm so many minutes over, but you can't do anything about my love. Oh, no.